Go again. You ready? Yeah, let's get it. Welcome. It's your first time here. Please like, share, and subscribe, man. My name is Six Paths Dice, Mr. Lane. If you need me, we're getting into a few different topics, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna be getting into Lyftgate with Dank, Demoss, you know what I'm saying? Your favorite plus size rapper. We getting into the GOAT, nigga, light skin supremacy. Shout out to Drizzy Drake, you know what I mean? So shout out to Drake for his wonderful show at the Super Bowl, because that was definitely the Drake show. You feel me? Kendrick Lamar gave y'all a master class in meat rotting. That nigga was meat rotted like never before. He let that man know, listen, I'm almost 40 years old, and I still think about you every day, baby. I never let it go. Baby, I never let you go. Anyway, so we're gonna be getting into that. You know what I mean? So the reason why I'm going to continue to be covering this right here, because it's a unique opportunity for us to really explore. Basically, for one, y'all are in some demonic energy. Okay, if this man's such a great man, why does he make y'all get so nasty with other people? If his image is consciousness and righteousness, why does he inspire you to express yourself in the nastiest and meanest way? Look at my comment section on these videos if you get a chance. And I'm not trolling, I'm telling the truth. I mean, I know that I'm gonna get smoked, and that's cool, but I'm telling the fucking truth. No, he not nice like that. Nigga, I'm nice like that. I'm sorry, nigga. You understand? I'm one of the ones. I mean, listen, and I'm a Kendrick fan and all that shit, but all this acting like he's a great battle rapper. He's great at he's a battle. Yo, you ever heard Daylight tell that story about when they brought Kendrick to the Pit? So in LA, there was a venue called the Pit where niggas came to battle before there was cameras and stuff like that. And Light said they brought K-Dot out to the Pit one time. You know what I'm saying? And they let him get up there and rock. He ain't battle nobody, but they let him get up there and rock. And his shit was not connected because he was in a room full of people who really rap. If you put him next to a bunch of niggas that rap like how we rap, it's different. This nostalgia that comes along with Kendrick because Kendrick became hot. It's always because of Drake. It was like he's the antithesis to Drake in terms of like, having similar abilities, similar like level of talent and whatnot, right? And it's kind of how what was with Jay, but Drake always made him relevant, aside from literally making him relevant by putting him on and being part of the reason why you hear that nigga today. Because at the end of the day, like, if Kendrick didn't need Drake, fam, then everything would have went in that order. As soon as Drake gave him the feature, he put him on take care, and after that, he can take care of his family. And then Kendrick's family tree, what's he to eat, actually becomes a strong tree. Because after that, you know what I mean, all the rest of them become more relevant because of Kendrick. That's how it goes. But if not for that Drake look, none of that shit happen. Because he had Drake. He had the Drake cosign. Drake cosign really doesn't mean shit past 95. Niggas don't like saying that. It don't mean everything. It's good. It's nice if Drake fuck with you, if you signed to Drake. But look how many artists Dr. Dre done had that never came out. If you were old head, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? But anyway, we'll get into that shit. You know what I mean? We'll see where the show takes us. But y'all already know how we like to do on this show. You know what I'm saying? We start with a song. Now fuck with you, now I'm stuck with these trust issues. I got trust issues with you now. Do it wrong with you, let me rhyme with you, yeah. And I'll tell my uncle I'm doing daily affirmation. I say these blunt walks to remember my greatness. So this era is my favorite. Don't forget who the greatest show. I be with the gods, God, you playing favorite. God for me, got the dog in me. But you see, I got the dog in me, take the song in me, yeah. I've been getting mine quietly. I ain't even know that I was battling sobriety. Dope shit, I'm doing dope shit. Nah, it's the blueprint. It's my young hoe. Shit, you less money than the bitch. I should hate on the bitch. It's the big dog. Go nigga, bitches wanna sniff. Oh my god, yeah. I'm all focused on myself nowadays. I've been betting on myself. My name, Dice Lava stayed on card to come back. I'm throwing with the Stormbreaker, success 6 shots. I caught the rolling and more flavors growing up. The shit was being sizable labor. That's the same. Just waiting on niggas that come and say was that our mind tricks off the bitch and Mace window. You was lying. I was talking good game. I came and mixed you, but I fuck with you. Now fuck with you. Now I'm stuck with these trust issues. I got trust issues with you now. Doing wrong with you. Wrong with you. Now I'm stuck with these trust issues. I got say? These blind walks still remember my greatness. So this era is my favorite. Don't forget who the greatest. So I be with the gods, when God be playing favorite. I'm back to work. I wrote this on my last vacation. Brick by brick, like my daddy was a mason. I like the shackles, I've been playing operation. Me and these big niggas forever adjacent. No own bop, my nigga. I should have bop, my nigga. I said, I'd out to butter from the block, my nigga. And I'm a black superhero to my ops, my nigga. So we got static on the shot, my nigga. It's a green light, not a limelight. But you better get your mind right, you know what I'm like. Yeah, deactivated my sense shit. I bought me some better clothes, escaping from rusty moles, collecting on what was old. Go shit, I'm doing go shit. Nah, I'm go with who you close with. Yeah, I showed you legacy at that young bro shit. Never superwoman, that's our little mo shit. Oh my god, yo, my woman gave me walk and my daddy gave me style. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I ain't seen you in a while. You a hating ass bitch, and I know you like my style. Live me down, I feel more like now, so hate me now. You niggas rocking with abandonment issue. What? I'm set tripping and tripping with it's a dinners and calling. Catch a treatment out the gate with you niggas and shit. Food for the I'll do the dishes with niggas. I said, I fuck with you, now fuck with you, now I'm stuck with these trust issues. I got trust issues with you. Do it wrong with you, let me wrong with you, now I'm stuck with these trust issues. I got trust issues, yeah. Dirty blood, dirty boy, my piss is dirty, boy. I ain't sweating now, I'm out here working, boy. And the black man's got nigga, you heard me, boy. When you see a black man smile and the black man staring with a lazy ass nigga with a backhand money, my bitch paying for my little lap dance, shit, we get a lap dance, shit, we get a yo. Love to make love to a bop with a bop, man. Love when I come and check a bitch with a casket. I could be a saver, but I can't be the trash man. Good king might be a bop with a black bitch from the new Batman. Got Batman smile and the black man smile with the black yo. Get away with it, ain't get away with it. Can't get away with it. Will car ride with the blonde hair. I'm an old soul, was born in the wrong year. Y'all put me first, it's going to be all year. Y'all I'm Asian like wine, you Asian the dog. Yeah, it's upper middle class shop. You fucking my all pair, slipping to a slim Jim, getting with the all year. Slow down for you. I'm doing my G thing. Bitch things, facing my second sleep things. Gotta be popular, realize they're grateful. I manage to love, and then no Russell hates me. Your job to ask me if I do enough. If it's an interview, ask if I give a fuck. If anyone cares, you was all working out. Feel like, yeah, he was making working out. Coming so thoughtful, where you go? Baby got a beautiful soul and a big ass. I'm living hella good now. It's all good now. I'm living in the good town. It's all good now. Yeah, riding around the hood down. Y'all proud of me. I say never put my hood down. All you did was break it hard. Then you got off easy. Black love got hard. You mean mine got easy. This what people got trouble moving on. It's you two shells, but I made you a song. Put your lighters up for the Jersey boy. The dirty boy. My piss dirty boy. I ain't sweating down. I'm out here working boy. And the black man's got me. You heard me boy. What's up? Play with it. Play with it. Get away with it, he ain't get away with it. I won't quit. Shout out to the time I was broke to the bitch. Being broke with the shit, got a cure for the shit. Fresh car fish in my chops, this bitch wants you to know. All that go forward with these old niggas is covered in gold. I've been covered in gold. You cannot fuck with your bro. Niggas just covered in. I don't fucking Molly no more niggas. I'm at the block party with the glow like Ace. I think I was fucking with you out of convenience these days. I've been calling my son the black jeans. When I was young, but know me now that I'm older. Being on my own, what made me get older? Still getting money when the weather is colder. Shit, I'm the older. Got this bitch coming over. What good is an army? Yo, use your soldiers. Pressure ain't the head. That's why I make our shoulders. I'm poor when it comes to talking like a rich nigga. You scared to be yourself. That's why you a bitch nigga. Don't worry about the girl seeing in my DM. Don't you worry about it if I see you in the PM. Might be the reason that I ain't so stressed. I used to be a pleaser. I'm the one that impressed. I said dedicated. I raised mine real quick. I heard to the time I was broken in the bitch being broke. You sick. Got a cure for the shit. Fresh car fish in my chops. But you want you to know. Go back and forth with these old niggas is covered in gold. I've been covered in gold. You will not fuck with the bro. Niggas is covered in. I had to go. I still love you. I hope you know.
Please don't stop it.
Say the truth. We were never meant to be. Sorry, I had to be. Sorry, yeah. Manpower coming out, giving a fuck. Oh, if I represented my baby knock if you bust. If I'm feminine touch the vibe, master lust, being my master friend. I ain't doing too much. What you mean I ain't built shit? I built this whole country, leaving notes in my mirror saying, why don't you love it? Okay, 50 should have known you was bugging. Good men aren't kings, so let me know if you fucking. Let's get it. I don't know you don't know me. Say you love you. There's no we, my nigga, there's no us. Let's get it. I don't know you. You don't know me. Say who loves you. say, my nigga, that's not love.
Alex,
Y'all
don't
cool
stop
with
it.
that, and I'm feeling the truth. I said, zone, give us the warm and get woo. Feeling wiggly as a crackhead tooth. I said, girl, don't touch nothing, just let it do. The space you take up, the lies you make up. God with you when you wake up. We fucking with no makeup. I do this to remember it. I remember when, yeah. It was when I lost my innocence, 32 years to find my path. But my son, I cut the time and half. So at 16, I smoked my first blunt together. If the 6 pass, yeah, baby, that ain't enough. I said, power to the people, bitch, I'm about to do maintenance. Used to want to be your nigga, used to want to be famous. It's the kid that ain't kidding, them legs that can't lick it. You ain't clumsy like Fergie, my nigga, so stop tripping. Moments that we're giving them moment, they start clicking. Seem like a good time to rhyme something with bitches. Well, in fact, bitches, you wanna borrow some bitches. You don't know me no more, and don't you fucking let's get it on. There's no weak, my nigga, there's no us. Get it, I don't know you don't know me. Say who love you. I don't care what you say, my nigga, that's not love.
Alex, don't stop
I
it.
hate you so much right now. I know you shine like a diamond because there's diamonds in your mouth. I know you shine like a diamond because I put diamonds in your mouth. And I can even hear the beauty of you cussing me out. I used to want your life, but I don't need your life. I never met my wife, but yo, I love my wife. And yo, I used to want a life that was better than yours. Now I'm eating good, fucking good, ready for war. Me and these kings were warring, but nothing important. I got bitches in warring all the way out of Orange. I made a king of never house, now my aura is orange. Bros are pouring. I mean, go y'all phone when I say power to the people, bitch, I'm about to do famous. Used to want to be your nigga, used to want to be famous. I used to want a life that was better than yours. Now I'm eating good, fucking good, ready for war. Yeah. Shame. Yeah. Same. Clap it up for yourselves, baby. Clap it up for yourselves, man. Listen. I see y'all in the comment section.
New sash.
I see you in the comment section.
Apartheid country.
New sash.
I see y'all in the comment section.
Oh, hold on, man.
I see y'all joining my ranks. I see the family coming in. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Listen, these Negroes, you know what I mean?
You don't even do nothing.
You know what I mean? I
Who are
weird
these
way.
niggas?
I cried last night.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
They got a weird way of expressing their love for me, but it's all good. I got the incense here because I'm here for the smoke. So I will be holding the incense in my hand when I rap from now on. That is all. I will put it down for now, but you will always see smoke in the background since you niggas love symbolism so much. How about this? Since you niggas love some symbolism and shit. So I have the incense burning for the passion that burns in me. And this is also let all you K-Dot meat riots of all varieties and colors and shit, because somehow, I don't know how, but yo, like white people are invested in this halftime performance. You're invested in a performance that was about how much you suck and how terrible you are by default. You know what I mean? And this is me sticking it to the man. That's not real power. Like sticking it to the man. Still, listen, fam. If money and resources don't move, my bad, yo. If money and resources do not move, you didn't do nothing. That's another reason why all this bullshit about basically the message and this and that. And no one can tell me, you know what I've realized this whole time? No one can tell me what the message is. Matter of fact, hold on. You know what? I was gonna hold this back. I was gonna start at a different point, but you know what? He need to hear this. He needs to hear this. Okay, see a very feminine acting young man here.
Because he has not been in these situations or been around it. XVC said the point of a halftime show isn't to give the world some puzzle to figure out. My brother, it's only a puzzle for you. Look at you.
Okay, then say the puzzle then.
It's literally only a puzzle for him because he has not been in these situations or been around anybody who.
Nigga, you have not been in these situations. Nigga, do you hear and see yourself? Do you see your glasses? Okay. I'm in the hood right now. I am from the hood. This is not 2016. It's over. Okay? Because at some point it became trendy to basically get really aggressive with non-black people when it comes to racial issues and whatnot, and kind of basically talk to them as if you're not equipped, and sometimes they're not. You're not equipped to be able to have an opinion about black issues. Granted, but that was a Super Bowl halftime show where it wasn't the black Super Bowl where it was no whites allowed, and they snuck in and it watched from the rafters. They said, we saw the black Super Bowl halftime show at the black Super Bowl, and this is what happened. No, it was a Super Bowl for the whole country. And listen, I'll give people this. People do complain about the show every year, but one thing that doesn't happen is an artist that got them bops, especially a black artist that got them bops. They don't get up there and not play the bops. Your set list was so terrible that Joe Budden was cussing niggas out. Matter of fact, hold on, man. Let me see if I can find that shit. Hold on, matter of fact, before I get there, let's go ahead and play him real quick. One more time. And I'm just noticing, like, whenever I see niggas online trying to cape for Kendrick and whatnot, it's always like a weak looking nigga. And I'm not saying he weak and whatnot, but I'm just saying it's a nigga who look like this. It's someone that basically the bitches wouldn't fuck with. The niggas I see that go the hardest for Kendrick is the kind of dudes that women do not fuck with them. You know that, yo, like when women see them, it doesn't signal to them that they're looking at a man, or they're not men who stand out. And I'm saying, like, yo, a part of that shit is that you relate to Kendrick because you see him as the underdog, because you see him he's literally the little guy. You're fighting for the little guy, but Drake's always been fighting for the little guy. Even that little guy right there, he even invited that same little guy on to be on the first person shooter record. Trying to play with this, like pointing at the thing. So we'll go like this. All right, whatever. It's fine. It doesn't matter. But one of the reasons why people who are pro Kendrick in the situation, me personally, I don't know if he needed to get all that backlash. I didn't really watch the entire thing. I watched some of it. When I saw the set list, myself, I'm like, bro, I'm not listening to no G-Next songs. Like the Super Bowl show was not for new songs, bro. It's one, if that album had been out for 2 years or a year and whatnot, you got a chance to kind of see it. But also again, Kendrick also for a show like that, Kendrick probably had his songs probably had too many words, and he probably now I'm thinking about it, he probably chose that set list because G-Next was a little more. It was a lot dumbed down. I think that was the reason why he was more inspired or felt like he needed to do songs from that album, because he felt like, all right, well, these songs don't have as many words in it, and I'm saying also I won't need my breath control as much like when I'm doing the song. Let me see if I can find that drum real quick, y'all. Real quick, you'll bear with me a little bit. Trying to get to this shit with Joe.
That was Kendrick's Super Bowl lineup. You're an idiot.
Yeah, I have a copy of the what is the quote unquote leak.
Read it so they can hear just how stupid
it don't
they
make
are.
it. Yeah, I was like, this makes no sense to me.
Actually, don't read it yet.
Okay.
Y'all are really stupid. Seriously. I sat through all 12 minutes and 19 seconds of this. Some of y'all idiots out there are too damn devoted. Y'all really did it. Y'all really put like band breaks.
Yeah, the whole shit is in
They
it.
put fucking song segues.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell whoever this cultureless kid is that put this together. This is the worst Super Bowl lineup I've ever heard.
And that's the point.
Yeah, somebody just trying to make Kendrick look stupid on Super Bowl weekend.
Yep.
No all right.
Oh.
No Good Kid, Mad City.
Here, let
Just
me read
mad
it.
GNX
Let me read it. Let me read it. Well, all right, let me read it. Then
Knock
I'm
it
gonna reply to that.
off.
So the leaked set list is Bodies, which is the GNX snippet.
Okay.
Squabble Up,
Euphoria came on.
Humble, DNA, Euphoria. Then Fuck the Big Three line from Like That Plays.
Oh, my Lord.
Man at the Garden, Peekaboo. Then Kendrick says he wants to perform his favorite song, alludes to it being Not Like Us.
Oh,
Luther, All the Stars, Not Like Us plays.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says Certified Lover Boy, Certified. And then another sound is made. And
that's exactly what happened. Now, that part I know happened. I saw that shit. And he actually does, he does do that. Yo, it was exactly that. So you gotta ask, like, yo, like, what does that tell you? Just on paper, that set was terrible. But like I was saying before, I think that he chose the GNX records because he knows a lot. Most of his records got mad words in them. You know what I'm saying? And it, you know, they're not. It's just it's not the kind of records you want to hear if you didn't come there for Kendrick. All right, he doesn't really have records that are going to connect with you, whether or not you know, like you listen to them or not, type of shit. Because again, that's why it came off like that. All right, but I what people gotta take responsibility for is like, yo, you're making him whack when y'all do this. Yeah, like you guys are making him into the kind of artist that people can talk shit about. Because again, like, yo, I mean, like what most people said, that set list did not showcase his talent and his vast catalog. You know what I'm saying? He could have did "Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe." All right. Wesley's Theory. If you want to stick it to the man, I would have loved to hear that record. Right. Money Trees. The Loyalty. He could have did Element, Loyalty. That would have been amazing. Shit, man. Who knows? He could have borrowed A$AP Rocky for fucking Problems. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick got so many great verses on songs and whatnot, but instead, he made that whole show about the boy. And actually, I was watching the video earlier. It's called Light Skin History. Shout out to him, man. He's in my comment section. Asked if he could share my video. And he hit the nail on the head. He said, yo, in the Black community, people are always obsessed with light-skinned men and always have a lot of criticism and these harsh critiques for light-skinned men. And but it's like it's like an obsession. You know what I'm saying? People always want you to feel as though something's wrong with you. You and your feelings. People always feel as though they gotta pick with you, treat you differently to other people. It's just weird. You know what I mean? It's a weird kind of attention that you get. And again, it mostly comes from aggression that's meant for white men. Because for the most part, Black people see you as a proxy for their aggression towards white men, and because they know that they too pussy to do anything to an actual white person. So therefore, I see a light-skinned person here, so I'll get at you. I'll treat you different because I'm my own cowardice. Shit like that. Boom, boom, boom. All right. I wanted to play this. Now, hold on. I'm gonna finish sharing this drum right here, man.
I'm also been in any of these situations.
What situation? The halftime show? What the fuck is he talking about?
Who would even be able to reference half the things that he's talking about? So it's like he didn't get it. He wouldn't get it. You have not been in these certain positions or had to deal with certain things.
Oh,
nigga, you have never been in the Squid Games. You've never been in the Squid Games. You've never been jumped into no games. All right, so he had imagery for the Bloods and Crips up there. You know what I'm saying? The red and white blood cells. Shout out to 2K. The red and white blood cells and shit. So he had that shit going on. So he had the gang code. Bitch, you not no gang. So you relate to being in the gangs? So you relate to being a Crip. What you saying? So you Crip walk every Saturday. You don't Crip walk even once a year. Like, you're not a Crip walker. Oh, what my sounds like? You know, because I start cooking, yo, and I just, you know, I get so passionate, especially with you meat riders in my comment section. You know what?
I'm the fucking clown. I've been doing this shit a long time.
A long time. I posted this video. You know what? You know what?
Sooner or later, her cookies get crushed.
Somebody's cookies getting crushed right now. It's too much crying going on. Music has a certain job to do. It's something different, right? Let's say you come into a listening party, a listening session, but not even that. No one has ever invested in someone else for their music even though it didn't sound good. Excuse me. Now, if they smart, being as though Kendrick has pulled you into a space where you see him as this artist who basically, in so many words, the best way I could put it, shout out to Tribe Called Quest. Tribe Called Quest was dressing in a really weird and funky way back when it wasn't like that. The dope boy aesthetic will always reign supreme in the hood when it comes to standing for how black men dress or what black men think is the cool way to dress. So those were some weird dressing ass niggas. And the way that it was described, people respected it because they looked at it as, well, they up on some shit that we not up on. You know what I'm saying? Because their character was more like, yo, like we conscious brothers and everything, and we read books and do the knowledge and all that. You know what I mean? But so what it did is that credibility made you kind of not really question they fashion sense as much. You heard? So I said to say this. Kendrick has conditioned you. And again, we all condition people for how to deal with us. You know what I mean? Kendrick gave you those first two really good albums. Section 80 to me, Section 80 and Damn is his best albums because they play the best and they feel the best. Pause. You know, but the records move like normal records. It's not this thing where you're trying too hard to be insightful. You know what I mean? Because again, your insightfulness doesn't matter if you're insightful if it doesn't connect. That's not communication. That's what I had to learn in battle rap was that, yo, I could be intricate all I want, and there's nothing wrong with being intricate. You know what I'm saying? But I still have a job to do, and I still got to make sure I do my job first. My job is to connect with the audience. If I'm battling someone, I'm battling this person. The first rules of battle rap is stay on your opponent, meaning stay on the subject, which is your opponent. You stay on him. You keep it on him no matter what. You don't stray away from that. You know what I mean? As long as you don't stray away from who your target is, it's going to sound like a battle. You know what I mean? But once you start talking about other people and doing other shit for way too long, then that's less time. You know what I mean? So again, we have to address the assignment. Like the analogy I gave earlier was that, yo, let's say I paint houses. And you say, all right, Dice, can you come to my house? Come paint my house. I say, all right, cool. What color would you like your house? And you say, elk tongue. Can you do elk tongue? And I say, sure. I looked at my truck. I have dozens of elk tongue that I can use to paint your house. You get home and your house is painted in purple and white stripes. You know what I'm saying? And I got some polka dots on the side. And you like, 6 Paths Dice, what happened? I thought you was giving me elk tongue. Pause. And I say, listen, I thought about it, you know what I'm saying? And I just felt as though you need these stripes on you need these stripes on your house instead of the color you wanted, all right? Because those stripes represent the flags now. So some stupid shit like that. I'm sorry. I couldn't land out. Listen. You can't get them all, but you get the point of my joke. All right. But it leads me to the next point. You're making him ass. This is why he's ass now. You know one of the reasons why I've gotten like really nice at rapping? I've gotten nice at rapping because niggas have been unfair to me. Now, I've been critiqued unfairly. I've been shitted on unfairly. But yo, the times where I didn't feel as though I did that good, or when niggas said I lost, yo, that's when you get way better. That's what really keeps pushing you forward. It's amazing how many levels there are to just your craft. I never thought I'd get this nice or be this good. But if I never experienced, someone tell me when I'm not that good or not getting the same, it's more so me not getting the same energy in a battle when niggas may feel as though I ain't that good. But he don't. But in regular rap, he don't have no concept of that. You know what I'm saying? Because he, for the most part, think he can do whatever sound good to him. All right, and a lot of it is weird, and it's a reason why you ain't been hearing from Kendrick in however long. Because like, yo, bro, I think he's done. He been done. Must Morale, that was not a good album. Not for a nigga that we consider to be one of the greatest. I mean, I like the few joints off of there, but I'm supposed to be able to play the whole album. I mean, now we like a record like the Blueprint, the first Blueprint, You know why it was so highly regarded? Because you can play the whole thing, even if it's songs you don't like that much. The song, they say song cry, right? I don't love song cry or nothing like that, but I know it's a good song. Even the songs that I wouldn't want to play all the time, those are great records. Those are great, beautifully executed records. Those are great records. All right. And you're still getting lyrics. You're still getting a message and stuff like that. A message. All right. First of all, a message doesn't have to be complicated. And it doesn't have to be intricate. It doesn't have to be complicated. We do this thing because a part of that shit has to do with what we think intelligence is. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't understand him, it doesn't mean that he's nice. Y'all basically saying, all right, well, it's between you got to be special to understand it, or you don't have to understand it. So what people are trying to do now is because he had nods to get to basically the cultural appropriation by way of gang culture, and on top of that, incorporate shit from the Squid Games. The Squid Games, bitch, you not in the Squid Games. And on top of that, I'm just saying it gotta be said. I said this shit in my rap. Angry Man said it. Nigga, Kendrick is not like us. Kendrick, he's rich. He don't have any of the same problems that you have, period. And not only that, his money comes from niggas you say that's not like us. What people keep trying to say is he used that time to get a message out. A message that don't do shit and don't. It's the thing. Black people don't know what power is. You don't know how to actually get shit done. You think you think a Super Bowl performance is going to change anything? So what was the? Everybody keeps saying a message. What was the message? What information did he? Because if it's information, it means I haven't heard it before. What was in the performance that I needed to hear? I never heard before. You're moving the goalpost. That's not what a show is. A show is not. It's not meant for you to not be entertained. You niggas are going as far as saying, I don't go to a show to be entertained. I'm going. Then, bitch, you don't go to no lectures. On Saturday and Sunday, I cannot catch you at no lectures with people who may or may not be actual esteemed professors. Y'all niggas don't go to no lectures. And y'all niggas don't read books. Knowledge, nigga. Do the knowledge. Let's play one. And that's another thing. No, that I keep noticing too. People that I see coming online, going to hearts. Let's lie, you nerd ass niggas. Lie, you weird looking niggas too. The shirt this nigga got on. First of all, what is this shirt? Hold on, man. Let me show you this nigga, man. And I'm not one against niggas' appearances and stuff like that. But goddamn. All right, that's where I wanted to be at. Let me find this clip real quick. Let me see if I can find that John.
I don't want to feel like I'm reading a book. So when I'm seeing, oh, but you did not understand the allegoric significance, like, I just want to dance.
Exactly. You don't care about what Black Americans are going through. You only care about the successes and the accomplishments that come out of Black Americans. But all of our pain and all of our struggle, you don't give a shit. You just want to dance. The people that carry this shit on their back, they going through a whole bunch of shit, and you're just sitting in the back collecting all the benefits from it and not doing anything. Nor do you want to hear.
What's up with this nigga's shirt, man? And what are you talking about? Is it what? I swear, niggas that don't got no hair on their chin always bugging. I swear, like, yo, you niggas with no hair in your chins always got some shit going on with you, man. All right. This is the equivalent of us all going out to eat, and we say, hey, all right, listen, man, we want to go out to eat, man, have a good time. Pardon me. Where do you think that we should go? And you suggest a place for us to go. We go ahead and eat there, and the food's like mad expensive. The portions are super duper small, and it's just a bad experience, right? And I say, damn, Josh, why'd you suggest this place? This food is terrible. And then Josh says, that's not what it's about. Okay, it's about the ambiance. It's about the people here. It's about the soul, the spiritual experience. And I'm saying, you see, you just came here to eat. I cannot believe you came here to have a meal. You came here to fill your belly. What's wrong with you? I'm saying, because what's wrong with people? And again, this is why niggas don't have no money. Well, we got money, but I'm just saying more of us are not able to break through because I'm realizing more that black people do not know what's actually important. That's why you can be swayed by stupid shit like this. Okay, it's not a trailer for a Marvel movie where I'm gonna play it back over and over and over again. It's a live performance. What I learned being a battle rapper, is understanding how to create something that people can enjoy in the moment. That's what makes you great. I could say all day long that this meant this and this meant this and about all the hidden meanings and stuff like that. All that is good and well and everything, but if it's not entertaining, then it doesn't mean shit. Some people can have moments, you can have records where maybe one component wasn't traditionally, like, for example, let's say what comes to mind is Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan was not a great vocalist, you know what I'm saying? But his lyrics at the time were so insightful to people, or people they connected with it so much, right? That it didn't matter that he wasn't the best vocalist, but that's who I think about, right? But everyone's not going to be a Bob Dylan and like, everyone don't like Bob Dylan, you know what I mean? So there's always some artist that comes out and what they basically do is make the person who's listening to them feel as though they've done their spiritual work. You think that when you listen to Kendrick that you're somehow doing some spiritual work and you don't have to go through an actual real spiritual journey. Shame on you in a box of chocolates. Shame on you in a bag of chips. Shame on you in a carton of raw cones. Shame, 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 shame.
Party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce. Dance party with Beyonce.
You think I have somebody I love in the bricks?
I'm going to let him cook a little more.
Care about it. Nor do you give a fuck. I understand. We get it. We understand. I just want to dance. Diabolical. Diabolical.
He said you just want to dance diabolical.
Diabolical. Everybody around the world. I'm telling you, watch these UK folk. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Here's another guy who's seen the exact same thing I'm saying right now. Check it out.
For people like you is the reason why so many Black Americans do not take Black UK people seriously. Now, I'm not even a Black American. I'm from Colombia. I was born and raised in Colombia until I was 15, and then I moved here, and I've been taught U.S. American history, and I've been living in the U.S. as a Black person and as an Afro-Latino. But even I, a foreigner, understood and knows the reality of the U.S. right now and what is going on in the U.S. and why Kendrick Lamar's performance was so significant for Black people. Kendrick Lamar sent a whole message of protest and celebrating Black culture. The fact that you came here, set up a mic, sit down.
You either stand up and put your people in check and
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You lame. You a lame ass nigga. Shut the fuck up. I'm so tired of these kind of niggas who come online. And this is why you at the bottom when it comes to all men. Because you don't know what power actually is. You don't know what actually matters. You are so fucking upside down that you think a show, a musical performance should not. First of all, you lied to the people that you signed the contract. So the first level is he's lying to the people who put him up there. They put him up there because they thought his music would connect with the people. You gotta understand, people who are in charge of this shit is old white folks. And they trust the people who work for them to know what they're doing. You know what I mean? And it's one of these things where Kendrick, he snuck all these things past us and whatnot. And you're protesting what? There is nothing going on in America that's affecting Black people at all right now. Because y'all heard that whole conversation. This is the main problem that really pisses me off. the message, what black people are going through. You're keeping things in the unspecific and the subjective. What are we going through over here that no one else is going through right now? Yes, we have our own internal issues, but Kendrick don't give you no game on how to get your money right. Don't give you no game on how to become a better man. No game on teaching women the importance of getting with your man and putting a family together. I didn't see any of that. I saw Crip walking, Bloods and Crips like you usually fucking do. Fuck your pop out show, nigga. Because them niggas gonna leave your show and go back to what the fuck they was doing. I'm sorry for cursing, but I'm just saying, I don't like niggas doing fake work. You didn't do no work. You didn't change nothing. And you got these niggas getting online talking because, and it's all fake. It's all for clout. They all just being like broads. You want to be in the conversation, but not the constructive part of the conversation. Again, so what he was saying to the people in the UK is that I know you don't care about what goes on around here. You just want to, nigga, what? The whole world wants to hear a good tune at the Super Bowl. And when they don't, they talk about it. Again, you're basically saying that people can't not like something. That is the most liberal democratic shit ever. It's basically a big part of that shit is people who are liberal and are Democrats, they really feel as though you are not allowed to have certain opinions, not allowed to have them. It don't matter we cool. It doesn't matter if I otherwise like you. If you have certain opinions that are not that they're wrong, it's just not my opinion that I don't share with you. You're wrong for having the opinion. You're wrong for thinking however you think, and that's un-American. One of the things that makes America is freedom of speech. Then we done got to where the only people who can say whatever they, matter of fact, you can say whatever if you talking about niggas though, like black men, and that's another reason why K-Dot was able to get up there during a family show and talk about something that you can't even speak about on YouTube like that. They put a yellow dollar sign on my shit for talking about like, yo, are y'all saying that it's funny for a child to be SA? Because if y'all all are singing A minor with him, that's a dig at Drake touching kids, and you're making light of it. So if you're making light of it, that would mean that no one actually believes that's what happened. Actually, I came across another video with this brother made a good point.
Mad when we perspective, y'all heard the lyrics. Some of y'all know. Now, let's just put this in perspective. Y'all heard the lyrics. Some of y'all know this song. Why does he have to blur out every few words that he say? Because he's cussing. He's saying the N-word, and he's saying derogatory, threatening stuff in this diss song. I'm just saying, but this is what we highlight as our people. There was a scene where all these dudes on the corner doing this with gold teeth in their mouth and dreads, and it's like you're glorifying what? The hood. But then when you go to the hood, this is where a lot of black young men go to die. This is where drugs go to be sold. This is the lowest of the low denominator in our community. Most black people don't live in the hood. Most black people are in the middle class, to be honest. But this is what you're celebrating and you're exacerbating. And then you wonder why a brother with dreads is looked upon like a thug, because this is what y'all showing us to be. It's a minstrel show, which Samuel is a part of it.
Black folks have a really fucked up idea of time and place. And one of the reasons why people like him doing that shit is because y'all don't like moving forward. Y'all don't like building up a life for yourselves when things move forward and things can grow. If you still watching the channel, please like, share, subscribe, because I am motherfucking cooking. And shout out to the lady who said I need a speech class. So I need to go to speech class because of my speech impediment, bitch. One of the best fucking communicators you're ever going to fucking experience. I don't gotta talk perfect. That's why I study and stand from time to time. And I don't say every word the perfect or the best. But I'm still one of the best communicators you're going to find out there. Especially for a Negro that just get in front of his computer and turn his mic on, pause. And he's lights. Shout out to my lights, though. Man. I ain't playing no sounds in a little bit. My bad, yo.
They don't know what's going on.
They never had my back.
He told me how much he wants to protect you.
They never had my back.
Never had my back, bro. Niggas never had my back. All right, man. Let me see what else we got here, yo. So I got this video that I didn't play yesterday. I'm gonna play it now, yo.
Working against that man. I don't even think y'all know what just happened. The retaliation for the whistleblowing has never been so blatant. I've never seen no shit like that was that evident in my life. That halftime show was so evident that them labels are working against that man. I've never seen a message so clear in my life. Like, they want blood from that man. Like, the thing is, they built up a machine that became bigger than them, and now they're trying to dismantle it. But everything that is taken to dismantle one man is just like, they cannot hide what they're doing, like, at all. When Justin Timberlake accidentally showed Janet Jackson's titty, it was such a disgrace. It was on page 6 on every news outlet. It was, oh my God, they couldn't believe it because kids were watching. But somehow he got approved to talk about PDF files, people doing drugs, and minors during a halftime show. I wonder who.
Oh, what happened to my name? Oh, did I exit out by mistake? Well, you know what? That was perfect time. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Did I exit out? What I do? Well, I guess I exited out. Well, it's cool. It's fine. But I mean, you know what? It's fine. That's pretty much what I wanted to say anyway. Give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and cook that. You know what? It's cool. I'll cook it in a little bit. Okay, cool. Why did it say not canceled? Click share on the modal. All right, whatever. Anyway, so what she was speaking to actually is, so there's this thing that goes on with black people, and it can really drive you crazy. It's one of the things I experienced when I first came to live in the hood when I was young and coming from living in the suburbs for a little bit. And basically what I had to come to understand was how shitty black folks can be. And basically I had to assimilate to their way of thinking and to the low vibrational way, because nothing made sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, my problems didn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? The people that I would get into it with, like, because even in 5th grade, you find yourself getting into shit for no damn reason. And that was because I did anything to nobody, but I'm getting into fights for no damn reason. People coming at me for no damn reason, and nothing made sense. Everything was, this was a bunch of angry kids and fucked up people. You know what I'm saying? And school was tough enough. Kids are cruel enough without having people who go out their way to be even more cruel and want to do you bodily harm. And it's like you're always in a situation where you got to think about fighting and defending yourself, and that's not the way a young person. You know what I mean? Because it gives you this effed up idea of how the world works, and it gets to where you're not going to be able to build relationships with other people and have realistic expectations. You know what I mean? Because what people do is, without faith, you will become the villain in your own story. You know what I'm saying? You will become someone's bad experience. You heard me? So so anyway, so that's what it's really important. What's next thing I wanted to share, man? My bad. We was talking about the clip. Well, old girl. So I talked about my experience in the hood and things not making sense because that's what I saw playing out during this beef, and it was just bad communication. All people had to say was, I like K-Dot. I'm a K-Dot fan. I'm riding with K-Dot. May the best man win. Not, I don't agree with you, and you start jumping on my back and talking to me as crazy as you can, because I'm not saying that he's perfect. There is no one that's beyond reproach. Someone who wants you to think that a person's beyond reproach to the point where they're gonna bully you and come at you crazy, yo, that's some obsessive shit. That's some sick shit. That's not normal. That's not a thing. That will never be a thing, my nigga. And we're not gonna make it so. Yo, y'all, sidebar. You ever feel like if you person go to 7-Eleven, do you kind of feel like you only want to go to a certain 7-Eleven? Like, you don't like, I feel like things don't go well when I go to other 7-Elevens. Like the one by my house that I can like walk to, and I have to drive to and whatnot. I hate that 7-Eleven. So rough ass 7-Eleven. Anyway, all right, we're at the 49-minute mark, man. But yeah, bro. she's speaking about it from the common sense perspective of this is about money. This is about business. All right. That man's negotiating $1 billion deal. None of it is a coincidence. They probably been hollered at Kate out to say, listen, we're gonna use you, you know what I'm saying, to basically ruin his reputation. People have been wanting to see I catch a fade for however long. So as usual, Dot was going to diss Drake anyway. You know what I'm saying? Dot jump out there, throw those subs and whatnot. And on top of that, you know, he didn't want to hop on the first person shooter record and whatnot. Who knows? Maybe he was told that he couldn't hop on it, that he couldn't be on it. You know what I mean? And they knew that was going to create a problem. And then, then we get this whole storyline with them. And Drake, you know what I'm saying? Drake kind of he finally took the bait. He finally said, fuck it, yo. And honestly, real talk, I think, well, for one, Drake knows at this point, it's not that I'm gonna say too, of how and people refuse to see this shit. People hate the idea of a person that's great at what they do, knowing what they're doing, or knowing when they're putting themselves in a tough situation. Like, for example, with battle rap, right? People can't wrap their head around while I was doing this shit. Like my second battle, it had my second and third battle was so tough, and it was just a tough battle. But the way it went, I remember like my friend saying like, "Yo, are you sure that you want to keep doing this?" You know what I'm saying? And that was years ago. That's 11 years ago. Right. And don't get me wrong, like, I could have got further with it. I could have got better faster and everything. But hey, listen, we all got our own different journeys and shit like that. But I'll say this though. I'm glad that I never stopped. And I don't know maybe it was just stubbornness, you know what I mean? But me continuing to battle, I developed as a man because I developed the ability to execute, to have a goal and to basically manage my own time, lead myself, hold myself accountable, and prepare myself and prepare by myself if need be, and still be able to show up, you know what I'm saying, at a high level. You know what I mean? And it's all in the pursuit of getting that dopamine rush from that crowd reaction. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing like it. I mean, and during my last few trips, it was different, mostly because I changed how I was eating. And I realized, like, damn, I started eating like a lot more things. Basically, a lot more like things with grease, things that are fried, and things with gluten, a lot more like stuff like that. And I know that when I eat that way, it fucks with my microbiome and it makes me like feel like I'm not really as positive as I could be, or I don't feel as confident. I don't feel good about myself. Whenever you're not feeling confident in yourself and not feeling good about yourself, you're vibrating low, and that usually means your microbiome is dirty. You're not well rested, and you need steak and eggs. We need mad B vitamins. You need steak, beef and eggs, pork and eggs, but a shitload of eggs for a couple of days to replenish or the choline bitrate and the B vitamins and saturated fats in your brain. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always the sharpest when I don't gotta be all the time, but when I'm eating a shitload of eggs, a whole bunch of eggs. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna do it every day, and it don't, you know what I'm saying? That's another thing too. Like, when it comes to your nutrition, as long as you trying to get as close to 100% as possible, you know what I mean? Because like, just me like cutting down a little bit on how I was eating. Y'all already see like, I'm leaning out. You know what I mean? I'm getting back to that 15,000 steps and staying at a minimum about 10 for the most part. So I ain't really felt. I think I fell below 10 like one day last week. But anyway, that was a little sidebar. So I want to take it back to 2013. Let's stay on subject. Take it back to 2013 real quick. To the BET cipher. So a lot of people don't know that this shit goes this far back. And during that time, Drake hadn't really said anything really. You know what I'm saying? I think he threw a few shots on the album, but it was more like, it wasn't even shots. It was more some kind of just addressing the obvious. You feel me? But anyway.
Pin it down on the donkey, boy, you been a fake. Yeah, and nothing been the same since they dropped control and tucked the sense of the rapper back in his pajama clothes. Ha ha, jokes on you, high five. I'm bulletproof, your shots will never penetrate. Pin it down on the donkey, boy, you been a fake. Yeah, and nothing been the same since they dropped control and tucked the sense of the rapper back in his pajama clothes.
So anyone who's seen Drake come out, you know what I'm saying? This shit was iconic. That nigga came out, you know what I'm saying, with it's a hoodie that
your shots will never penetrate. Pin it down
on the
donkey,
so
boy,
he basically, I'm mute the shit. So basically,
and nothing.
He's wearing a hoodie that Kendrick is talking about. You feel me? So this is how he came out to his Australia show. He walked down from the bleachers and shit all the way down to the stage. You know what I mean? And it's really cool. So smoke comes out that hoodie. You know what I mean? But anywho, so even back then, Drake didn't say shit to you. This is completely unprovoked. See, at the time, I didn't really get it because I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Now that I'm older, I realize like how weird it is. You know what I'm saying? And how strange it is and everything. To be in this position where like, yo, you help someone and change someone's life, and they're in the media talking about you and basically dissing you. You know what I'm saying? People generally don't dish you after you've helped them. You know what I mean? But pardon me. Something I heard Angry Man say about like, yo, some men don't appreciate help. Some men don't like help. They don't care that you helping them. Not all men feel like, oh my God, this person's helping me, and they like. And some men don't like being in your debt. You know what I'm saying? They don't see it as, all right, man. You know, yo, that's my dude. I appreciate him. He's a good guy. Some niggas they I don't say take offense to it, but they don't see the value in it. You know what I'm saying? They'll still find a way to look at you a certain kind of way. So for the most part, Kenny been hating on this man since even really the first time they met. Because by the time they met, he was way more accomplished than him. This 2011. You know what I'm saying? When Drake is on top of the world. You feel me? And like, yo, you know, and what they always leave out is, I mean, I'm pretty sure that SZA was there, and she was the reason why y'all met or why y'all had connected. You feel me? But anyway, so that was in the news, man. We got anything else, man? I think I want to share the Stephen A. Smith clip again. Oh yeah, I saw this too.
Doing 2 of your diss tracks. I think that should be more of like your moment and like a culmination. Let me start by saying this. I know that Kendrick Lamar does not care about this. People are like, he really cares about rap and black culture, and those people are happy. Mm-hmm. So, you know, as a white guy and middle America, and they're like, they don't care. We don't care that you don't like it. But then I think you also open yourself up to criticism where it's like, this is a show where there are people who have transcended your niche and your genre and have so many hits and can do such a performance that every age and every gender and every race walk away being like, whoa, that was crazy. I think rap fans walked away going, that was awesome. I think that's falling short in the Super Bowl. I also don't like that. That to me felt like people were waiting for one song.
Yeah.
And he even teased it throughout. Usually people have 10 songs that you're like, this could be the opener. This could be the closer. This could be like, Usher was leaving #1 hits off of his set list.
Yeah.
When you have like one song that you're building up to and teasing, and I know it's the song of the moment, but it's also just like, that felt like one-hit wonder-ish to me.
Didn't like it?
I did not like it. I think that was a rap concert, and I think he is a good rapper and a good performer.
They being generous. They're being generous. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, like they was saying, bro, you're supposed to come there to do the hits. Like, he really came there and just pooped the bed. And rather than niggas just letting him take the L and everything and pointing out, yo, why are you on Drake's dick so much? You guys are applauding it. You supporting the shit. Anywho, we're going to go ahead and take a break, man. I've been going at it for an hour, man. We're going to be right back, man. I'll see y'all soon. Peace. Oh, my bad. Had to hop in the car and everything, fam. We back, man. You just jumped back in here. Please like, share, subscribe. It's your boy 6 Paps Dice, Mr. Land, if you need me. So you know what? I was gonna leave it alone, but I just keep finding shit. So I want to react to a few more clips about this this halftime performance with K-Dot, Kendrick Lamar. A lot of people ain't feeling it. So the issue has been going on. You know, if you just joined us in the video now, was that what we see going on is people who, it's where I think, bro, if you like hip hop, you're a fan of Kendrick for the most part. But then again, I don't know. Like, I never really thought too much about what do people really think about this nigga, because we starting to also find out that a lot of niggas from down south do not rock with Kendrick, and the majority of black people live in the South. So that would mean that a majority of black people is not really listening to this shit. You know what I mean? And yo, listen. It's okay if someone's strong suit is their lore, because Kendrick kind of has lore. He's like, again, it's like a make your own adventure. Like, but he makes you do the work. He that's his style of music is making you do all the work. Whereas, like, I don't know. Anyway, so. Shout out to Rory and Maul. I think I'm gonna share this, and I'm gonna share this shit from Ebro real quick, man. And Maul speaking his mind, fair use. Shout out to Maul, man. What's good with y'all?
It does not. It has nothing to do with just copy and paste that. The bottom line is this: this set list, these are not hit records. When you're talking about the biggest stage in entertainment,
yeah,
you need hit records, undeniable hit records, not the songs that we like, because there's some songs on there that we like as a culture. When you put somebody on the Super Bowl halftime stage, you need the songs that people that never even heard of Kendrick remember, like, oh yeah, that's who that is.
Well, I don't want to do that because there were a couple hits in there. So I would say Humble is a hit. DNA is a hit. All the Stars is a hit. Not Like Us is a hit. And TV Off is turning into a hit.
Yeah. Now you telling me it was turning into a hit.
It would be half and half.
Don't tell me it was turning into a hit.
It just came out.
So why perform it?
Because he just did a fucking GNX whole performance. Slipped in DNA, Euphoria, and Humble. Even though
this is what goes on every time we try to have a conversation about this nigga. Basically, one person is talking about reality, and you got to realize when you having two different conversations. When you're talking to someone and y'all are having two different conversations, you got to realize that shit, because you'll waste a lot of time. Maul is talking about, hey, this was not the best way to play it. Whereas we have a whole audience of people who are willing to go online. Again, right now, as we speak right now, there's someone in my comment section coming to defend this nigga. And hey, listen, it's okay to say, I'm a K-Dot fan. I'm a ride with him regardless. Just say that. But don't keep approaching people as if they're crazy and you're sitting here trying to make the shit make sense. All right. This is some toxic shit. It's really quite demonic, yo.
No, I even put Euphoria in the GNX rollout.
So back to what I'm saying. This Super Bowl performance was predicated and built upon a moment that an artist had in a year. Now that we got the performance, do you feel like the performance lived up to the hype?
With your point of saying Not Like Us was the hype, fuck yeah.
Okay.
He said everything that we didn't think he was going to say. He had Serena Williams crip walking. The fucking choreography was insane. The camera angles were insane. I'm going off your point of saying Not Like Us is what was being anticipated.
The choreography was
that met every expectation.
What choreography was insane, Rory?
First of all, that ain't even the crip walk that she did. Let's get to that. OT Genesis don't approve of that. Let's get to that. Shout out to Zip.
That was dope no matter what, though. That was dope. That was one of my favorite parts.
Yeah, but we know why I was there. It's clearly because of the boy. How y'all not? What y'all not? I gotta say, fuck it. I'll say it.
No.
I'll say it. Fuck it. I'll say it, man. It's clearly because of you know who, man. Serena Williams, crip walk. Are you serious? I get the Compton ties. She's from Compton. I get that.
Of course.
But is her husband not a colonizer?
As a colonizer, I would say yes.
So why are we? Where's the consistency in the messaging here?
Boom, right there. Boom. Where's the consistency in the messaging here? Actually, Tommy Sotomayor, that was a tough one for me to get through. Made an interesting point too. A similar point. Start your browser if it continues to be a problem. Where is it at? All right, boom. So he says, yeah, they not like us, right? Because Drake ain't black because his mama Jewish and he half white and eat lox and bagels. Yet Kendrick Lamar's wife is half white and Serena Williams' husband is white and their children are half breeds. Make it make sense. Who is the they and who? I'm sorry. Who is the they and who is the us? Y'all black shit's weird and make up rules as y'all go along. Actually, you know what? That reminds me of. Yeah, well, couldn't find it. The clip I wanted to bring up was this. I guess it was a gay dude on a plane. A gay dude that was like gay to the point where he sounded like a woman. You know how some older gay people, like older gay guys, they be so gay sometimes that they actually sound like females. So it was like that. And basically, first of all, he had a plastic bag with a to-go container and dark sunglasses on this plane. And basically they're waiting in line, you know what I'm saying, to get off the plane. And he basically shoves past this white woman, you know what I'm saying, to get off the plane and just goes ahead of her in line. And at one point he says to her, I make up the rules as I go along. You know what I mean? And it was disturbing because that's when you start really seeing this more and more. It seemed like people are behaving in a way that would make them go viral. This is just not how you would deal with people in real life. Or not even that, we seeing how there's a lot of crazy people in the world, like actually insane. And it's really important to be able to identify when you are looking at what is indeed a crazy person. And the black community in general, we have gone fucking insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta make this shit make sense, bro. Even like the Not Like Us song, again, is based off of a black people's brand of racism. For the most part, so Kendrick, like, so all right, so your baby mother is also not like us then. All right, and you know, and Serena is also not like us. Look, what? The whole song is about basically how it's bad to be white, and the whole colonizer shit. It's just, bro, it's played out. It's played out. That was a moment in time. All right, Black Panther was a moment. The Marvel movie was a moment. It's over. It's done. It's not real. It's not real, bro. I want to share this clip, man, from Ebro, man. That shit was nasty. Listen to this shit, man. A sickness. A sickness. Any artist. Again, it's oh man. Let's play that one more time. This is what other black men be telling other black. This is coming from a black man. God damn. It absolutely could not have been any. It's only relevant because of who you talking about. It could not have been any. What you mean any art? You know, and I thought about that. So I'm like, fam, like, yo, this is the only person that you can get this shit off with. It wouldn't have been relevant with any other artist. It would have been nowhere near. None of this shit would have happened. And it mostly happened because the media and every platform made a concerted effort to feed into this narrative. When you got How you get a whole industry to say the same thing at one time? A whole industry of people where that y'all not all necessarily connected saying the same thing at one time. It'd be one thing if Drake just had these whack ass songs he came out with, responding to Kendrick. Family Matters is an incredible record. It's 3 records at one time. And the lyricism, like the Michael Jackson and Prince comparisons, the breakdown of his relationship, the breakdown of your insecurity. Yo, he's breaking Kendrick down. He is barring that boy down. And y'all niggas, I was like, yo, y'all gonna gaslight me into thinking that that's not fire? And that not like us, get the fuck out of here. It's because you want him to get you wanted him to get his shit off. You were looking for a reason. But anyway, that niggas is trash, man. Anyway, I'm sorry. I said I was gonna play it one more time. You hear how he just said 2 things at one time. He's not that important. No, Drake is probably the most important artist since Hove for the most part. Like since Hove and Big and Pac, because Drake kept hip hop going. A genre can't keep going without megastars. That's how genres keep going. A megastar that transcends the genre. When we don't get that, we don't get the stimulus. You know what I'm saying? Because Drake's star power was able to bring up a bunch of other people. And now all these different timelines and bloodlines, you know what I'm saying, and family trees get to form off of his family tree. The only other person who did it before him was Jay. Jay was the one who would that's the one cosign that if Jay was on your record and you had a good record and Jay was on it, it was out of here. But Drake has actually done that for more people than anyone else. Where it's like a guarantee. If Drake is on your record, it's a guarantee. Like, yo, nigga, it's going to be a hit. Almost 100%. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be something. You know what I'm saying?
New Sash.
It was an apartheid country.
That's my shit. Play that. Yeah, that shit is hot. Push back line.
I wanted to read this real quick. If I can find it. Actually, you know what? Nah, that's all right, man. Let's go ahead and move on to the next subject. And I wanted to read this real quick. And I think that it says a lot about how much people have this thing about looking at things as if it's not like the actual real world that we live in. You know what I'm saying? So this is the guy who murdered the CEO of United Healthcare, Brian Thompson, in December 2024. He has accepted nearly $300,000 in donations from supporters to fund his legal defense. The funds were raised through a campaign on Give, Send, Go, organized by December 4 Legal Committee. Over 10,000 individuals contributed to the fundraiser, which was set up to help cover Mangione's legal expenses as he faces state and federal murder charges. His legal attorney, Karen Friedman Agnifilo, expressed gratitude for the support, highlighting the significant public backing Mangione received. The case has sparked discussions about public sentiment towards the healthcare system, with some supporters viewing Mangione's actions in the context of broader frustrations with health insurance. So I wanted to bring this up because this really speaks to how y'all think. This man is a murderer. Okay, he took someone's life, broke the law. He is in no way a hero. You do not. Who sends? What's one thing if he didn't? It makes sense to send him money if he didn't do it. He did do it. What would be the defense? What would be the point of getting him a lawyer for what? It's a crime we know you did. And you did, you know what I'm saying? One of the reasons why people are okay with this is because these are narratives and stories that you've been hearing your whole life. And in your mind, you think that this is like a cyberpunk story that's playing out, and it's not happening in your real life. This is your real life. Do you know that any person can justify offing someone else based off of this? Because it's supposed to be about the fact that people aren't able to get certain kind of operations and medicines when healthcare costs go up, which I understand can be very frustrating, right? But you know, I heard a really important point made about this whole thing about in terms of why certain people aren't able to get certain medications or operations, and like, yo, kind of find out a lot of times, yo, it's the doctor that's stopping you from getting that approval from the healthcare company or from the health insurance company. It's so many different reasons why. Come to find out that you may be getting denied for something, right? But the answer would be to unalive someone in cold blood, as it like they were a filthy dog, as if their life has no meaning and has no worth. The reason why you relate to that shit is because you're not in the real world. You don't think life is happening to you. You don't think these are real people. You were in Grand Theft Auto mode. This shit isn't real. Princess Nokia Crazy Self once said, there's going to become a time where you're not going to relate to people and they're not going to relate to you. And which sounds really vague. And honestly, I wanted to play one more clip. Actually, you know what? We're all going to play that clip. We are going to play it because it's important, because you can't allow people to do this shit right here. It's a bar. Woo! When a nigga make you have to come up with conspiracy theories, I've heard from other black people that it wasn't his intention to make it fun. No. Which I leave out here for that. No. That's not how things work. You cannot, when someone fucks up, or has a bad one, you are not helping them. It's one thing if they even said that, nigga, he didn't tell you that. No, Kendrick just didn't read the room. The woke shit is over. We get it now. We know that's bullshit. Okay, we know that doesn't bring about an actual result. I want to get into this message. Shit. When this bitch working, my nigga. You're not like a Word up. I'm like, actually, I'm taking that sound bite. Say Drake. When he says that, and the fact that niggas was giving him props for that part of the performance, Nothing about that is fly. I keep telling y'all, I'm like, wow, black people, shout out to Angry Man. We learned that black people do not know what a good life is. You do not know what love is. You do not know how to love nothing properly. I'm saying black people do not comprehend properly. Okay? You know what I'm saying? And black people do not know what winning is. I have a new job. New job discovered. You know what?
Joe!
One more time.
Joe!
One more time, Keita. Keita.
Joe!
Always got Keita with me. You understand? Always.
Sooner or later, her cookies get crushed.
Cookies get crushed this month. Niggas still ain't told me what the fuck was the message. What message? A message? What message do you think I need? What message? The world is at your fingertips, nigga. What message? It's not a movie where it's a punchline. Drake is not a corporation. Nigga, this shit is about hating on. I guess at this point, it makes it official. He's the greatest to ever do it. It is what it is, bro. At this point, obviously. Because this is all for one nigga. All for one nigga. All for one. Y'all are doing, and to the point where y'all are getting pulled into doing Kendrick's work. The artist is supposed to be convincing you. Like, for example, when Wayne jumped out there and said, I'm the best rapper alive, he didn't just say I was the best rapper alive, and niggas ain't just argue for him. Kendrick Wayne went to work. Feature after feature, freestyle after freestyle, and he made niggas say, yo, Wayne is the best right now. It wasn't a bunch of people just doing work for him. He made you fuck with him. Gotta let niggas fight their own fights, bro. Cause that's why the shit couldn't be fun. I'm like, yo, because people who were on K-Dot's side wanted to do all the work for him. You're not even letting them rap. Euphoria was the best job, but the fact that you did a Super Bowl performance, no one does diss tracks at a Super Bowl. That's not cool. It's a family show. You're on the Super Bowl performance talking about people doing dope and PDF filing and SA and people. What? When has that ever been allowed? It's meaning shit. And it's like, yo, I think it's been a great exercise in comprehension and communication, and also realizing when someone is manipulating you. Because like, yo, if you were pro Drake in this situation, you got to really experience what it's like for someone to try to manipulate you. Or so, because again, if you tell someone, hey, this is how I feel about this, and then they immediately get to try to make you feel bad about it, changing your mind, yo, that's manipulation. That's lack. That it's also lack of respect. If I tell you my opinion and my thoughts, and you just try to change my mind automatically, that means that you do not respect my thoughts and you don't respect my mind. You cannot lovers. You cannot meat eaters. Y'all wait, yo. I get comments. I was getting comments at 6 a.m. this morning. People woke up with Kendrick Lamar's meat in their mouth. That is no way, man. Listen, man. Hold on, man. Yo. Listen, bro.
They don't know what's going on.
They never had my back.
He told me how much he wants to protect you.
They never had my back.
Who are these niggas?
I cried last one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to the person that's larger than life. Literally. Your whole swag coming in here is just crazy. It's super crazy. It's like the level of arrogance is just insane. You know what I mean? This is Dank Demoss. This is the woman who went viral for being too fat to get inside of a Lyft, and the Lyft driver trying to kindly explain, "Hey, I'm not able to accommodate you with your weight. You got to order Uber XL, this and that." And then she uploaded that clip to online, and it went viral. And now that guy's been removed from the platform, and now some money hungry lawyers done convinced her to try to pursue a case with Lyft so that they can get paid. You know what I mean? And so here she is, basically like this. We are really seeing insane people who are actually insane become famous. And I know it's hard to accept that you being fat is that's a form of insanity, because it's something that makes you hate yourself. Makes you uncomfortable, makes you unhappy, but it's also something that you can change at any time. And that shows how difficult it is for us to control ourselves as human beings, right? And the bigger you are, the more it says about you and your ability to hold yourself accountable. What standards do you accept for yourself? What not only that, how do you think you're supposed to show up in the world? Who do you think who do you think that it's your job to be? Because to a certain degree, it's a very selfish thing to be big as hell, because it's uncomfortable being around you. You smell bad. Yo, when I was doing lifting one night, I had this little small ass car to drive around. It was nice, but it was super small. I should have been in this car. You can't gain no weight in this car. You feel me? And one time, the dude that sold bud to me, I gave him a ride. He got in my car. Yo, that nigga got close to me, bro. Like, yo, I could smell like I smell pee. Smell pee. Smell pee. One other time, this big dude I was giving a ride to, in actual I was actually doing Lyft. I asked him because he wanted to go to Penn Station, so I didn't want him to get my back seat because I didn't want no cops to pull me over, because I was really at that time, and yo, they on it at that Penn Station, and like, yo, you might get in trouble, get a ticket. You feel me? So anyway, so he were up front of me and whatnot. Yo, listen, I smelled pee again. So I come to the conclusion that, yo, a lot of big people, like big people, we smelling bad. Right? But anyway, so you got her, and you also got that lady from Pakistan. Let's go ahead and pull her up real quick. Where is she at? Yo, Joe Budden trying to call Drake a corpse is crazy, bro. It's crazy. Where is it? I heard a while back, yo, you're going to start seeing modern women going crazy and crashing out and going like completely insane. Actually, you know what I'm saying? And here we are, man. We are in that era. All right. She said, yo, matter of fact, I think she came in and didn't say good morning. Like, she didn't even want to say what's up. So I'm also going to be getting into my whole theory about who this girl really is and how she really is and why it's so disgusting that this girl done became famous and went freaking viral. You know what I mean? And like, yo, and I'm telling you right now, this is a shitty person. That's another thing too. The fatter someone is, a lot of times, yo, the shittier their personality is. They may have times where they may be a little bit reliable. You know, they might be good for a ride here and there. But when it comes to having a consistent, like decent attitude, most really fat people, the fatter they are, especially the women, the worse attitude they got. They usually got a nasty attitude. You can tell, yo, they know that she nasty. Cause like, yo, you know, nigga, it's shit, man. It's a whole lot to carry around everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm talking about. Good. This is a combination. Look at what she has on. This shit is insane. This is an insane person. This woman is 500 pounds walking around with an outfit with her stomach out and her ass out in the middle of winter. It's not like she time traveled. They're not shooting this in Brazil. You understand? They're not shooting this in Jamaica, in the Caribbean. This is in New York. She's walking around New York like this. And Charlemagne, he done went all the way to P word. He is the P word all day right now. I couldn't believe how he handled this. Yo, her logic, this shit is disturbing, yo. When she starts talking, she doesn't make a lick of sense. You think that when you go somewhere, when someone sees that you are too fat to sit in a regular chair, someone should bring you a couch to sit on. Basically, I shouldn't have to do no work. When I come around, y'all should be adjusting to me because I can't stop stuffing my face. Literally, because you can't stop stuffing your face. The world need to adjust to you. The fuck she talking about? Yo, listen to this shit. Because it costs money and time and you're not special. He said, why not? This is someone who probably don't do nothing for nobody. You too fat to do anything for anybody. This person can't have a conversation with you about nothing. F word means fat. She doesn't believe in saying fat, which lets you know, yo, this person is literally insane. Like she is in a willing is that what they call cognitive dissonance? I have a theory that no one knows what the word cognitive dissonance means. And again, shout out to the lady that said that I need to take speech classes for my speech impediment because it distracts from the message. And especially when that message is that white men don't be dating y'all like that. All right, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Back to the message. Yo, she didn't even say good morning. She even said she walked in here with my bad, yo. You don't worry about how I feel. Not only that, what accommodations do you feel as though you need? Are you like what are you talking about? You mean like extra fries? I feel like she going towards saying that wherever she go, it should just be extra fries that come along with it. She wants you to supersize her life. It's nasty work. This is the epitome of men have done too much. Once heard Kevin Samuels say that men have done too much. You made the world too good. We made the world so good. There is so much food that there's so much food to eat. We made the world to the point where we made the world so good to the point where there is so much food to eat that a poor person like this has access to enough food to get this fat. And not only that, not only she's not even happy just to have enough food to get that fat. She also feels as though when she goes places that basically there should be furniture to accommodate her being the same weight of about 3 women. She is the same weight of 3 healthy women. All in one. With no redeeming qualities. Because another thing too is that we've created a world where she doesn't even think she needs to have redeeming qualities. All right, like this. Let me tell you something. You were looking at it. That's a selfish mother right there. This is someone who's going to order what you think is a bag of food, and it's all for them. This is someone who orders 2 meals when they order out. You might think, oh shit, I got a friend. You got something for me too? Nope. All 40 these meals in here is for me. All right. I remember my baby mother, I used to have this girl she worked with, and she was a big girl, you know what I'm saying? And she would talk about like, yo, this girl was always buying, like spending mad money on food, bro. Like spending all her money on food, you know what I'm saying? All her money on more food at that. You feel me? And I think one time she was really hungry. My ex, she was really hungry. I think she was asking her if she could share with her or something like that. And like, yo, now mind you, this girl's always eating a shitload of food. And the girl's response was, well, if I share with you, then I won't have as much. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think she was looking for her to share a meal. I think she's going to bite. Because you know when you're young and whatnot, when you're young, you still at a point where you like, you share food with people and shit like that. But anywho, but she always be talking about like her shenanigans with food. At the time, we wasn't calling it food addiction. Listen to me, I'm struggling with food addiction every single day. You understand? But man, we had an hour and a half, man. Yo, I had a plan to be up in here making content for hours and hours and hours today, and it did not happen like that. But listen, no matter what, we always complete the objective, man. But let me go ahead and let her finish, and then we're gonna close out, I think. No, I think people would like for you to be dressed appropriately. Ma'am, you were outside damn near naked. You were outside in what looks like you outside in your bra and panties. Wearing a varsity jacket. No, they look at you crazy because you big as hell. That's why you're 500 pounds. Why would I look at you crazy? That's not normal to be 500 pounds. Oh, man, I'm tired, man. You know what, man? I'm out of here. We in a damn twilight zone, bro. And you know what's funny is like, yo, even though like she represents a lot of black women think like this, bro. This is the height of no accountability. This is where it leads to. You can tell this one right here has no accountability, no introspection, has no heart. Okay, she coming now, mind you, you would think she ain't say thank you for having me, thank you for letting me come on. I want to talk about my music and whatnot, this and that. She could have took the moment, but she could have took that moment to address the Lyft driver and say, hey, I didn't have anything to do with that. I'm really sorry that happened. I would love if Lyft could put it back on the platform. I didn't mean for that to happen. Like any of that stuff. Well, thank you for trying to be nice to me and trying to show me respect. None of that shit. She's on there talking about. First of all, it's again comprehension and expression. She's saying when we not out, well, basically, if all you do is she's talking about someone who be in the house all day. So I'm assuming that she lazy and you always been out. It's nothing. So people don't realize that fat people are very lazy, right? Because they big as fuck. So they don't walk nowhere and don't want to walk nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So what she's saying is, all right, well, I'm in the house. Y'all saying I'm lazy. When I go outside, y'all be looking at me. Ma'am, you are a sight for sore eyes. All right, good. You are not only that, you have the annoying factor of 3 women too. And like the 3 times the bad attitude. So there's a lot going on there. But anyway, man, like, share, and subscribe, man. We out of here, man. I think I've been here long enough. You know what I mean? So y'all go ahead and clap it up for yourselves, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe. Peace.